Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the channel. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the differences between the LiveGood plan and the traditional MLMs that you may have heard about. As always, I have my notes here and I don't have any extra editing things or anything like that. I'm just giving you what I know, and hopefully this is something of value where you can take that home, research it, and make a decision about whether or not LiveGood is for you or not. So one of the things that I just wanted to go over with you is that if this is of value to you, there's nothing in life that's free, so there is a price. And my price is that if you find value in this video, I would like for you to share it with someone that you think might also find value so that they can get some value out of it as well. We're all here to help each other, and that's the price that I'm asking you to pay for this video if you find value. If you don't find value, please don't feel like you have to do anything. I definitely understand. Obviously, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That really helps me out to help other people, and hopefully it's something that you find value in. So let's get to it. If you're tired of overpriced products, if you're tired of trying to get your friends involved in a business that they don't want to get involved in, if you have to be sales pitchy and all that kind of stuff, LiveGood is definitely well worth looking at. It's exactly why I joined this business, and it's nothing like the MLMs that I've been in before, and hopefully you'll find that too when you research it as well. Quick intro, just want to help people build a simple business from home, do something online where you're not doing all those crazy things that you're required to from your old, normal MLMs. I've tried other programs before. I've been in several MLMs, and LiveGood has definitely stood out when I researched it. I had some friends that are definitely a lot more knowledgeable than I am even, and they researched quite a bit for a couple of years. They got me involved in their research, and I've chosen this as definitely a good business to look at. So let's compare regular MLMs and LiveGood. So first thing, traditional MLMs, they mark up their products 300 to 500%. I mean, that's a big markup, right? And LiveGood, when you purchase products from LiveGood, you're going to purchase wholesale prices. We have affiliate group marketing, right? So you build a great big group of people that are purchasing, and for that you get lower prices. Just like a Costco club, right? We all go to Costco because it's cheaper. Same concept with LiveGood. With a traditional MLM, it's constantly selling or recruiting, one of the two or both, right? If you want to make money. LiveGood, you can earn through them putting people into your business, or you can use products, and sell the products. Either way, the way this plan is set up is that everybody gets a little bit. The business puts people into everyone's business. And it's a very slow process. I'm not promising you are going to make money right away, but if you literally did nothing, you could actually earn $2,000 a month after a few years of just waiting around, right? It's not bad. Make a couple $1,000s a month for the rest of your life. Number 3, the startup cost. So startups for most MLMs are anywhere from $200 to $1,000 on average, right? With LiveGood, you only pay $40, less than $50. So basically, it's less than a night out on the town with your wife or your husband. Not too bad of a deal to get started. There's monthly auto ships in the regular MLMs, right? So if you don't spend a certain amount of money every single month, you don't qualify to get bonuses or to make money in their business, right? Whereas with LiveGood, there is no requirement to ever buy anything. You are never required to buy a thing. The only fee that you have is your $10 a month administration fee. Not a bad deal. Again, recruit. A lot of people look at the LiveGood plan and they say, well, I can't make as much money because I'm not getting all these crazy bonuses that people are getting in other MLMs. True. However, in these other MLMs, It's a lot harder to get to that area, right? Because you build up a bunch of people, and these high prices that we've talked about of product and everything, they quit. Then you build it up, they quit. You build it up, they quit. With LiveGood, you are much more likely to keep people in your business, and you have a consistent, constant income. And that is a good thing, right? You know you're going to get a fair amount of income, and you're able to build that over time and then build up to those big crazy incomes, right? I'm not saying you won't make those big incomes, because you can make a lot of money in this business. However, this business is set up so that everyone can make a little bit of money. That way they stay in the business, and it's the consistent income that keeps you going and keeps people in your business, so that you don't have them quitting and you don't have to quit yourself. Another thing is just the hype and the pressure and the complicated compensation plans, right? We just talked about that. They have all these crazy different bonuses. If you get this much, here you do this. If you have this many people, you do this, blah, blah, blah. With LiveGood, it's very, very simple. They have about 7 different bonuses, but it's just a simple step by step. And the higher you get, the more bonuses you get. Now, I will admit, I am an older guy, so I don't always get all the things that these young folks are doing, and with the computer machines and all that kind of stuff, right? But so for me, it is complicated, but I will say that it's a lot less complicated than the other MLMs that I've been researching or have been in. So often you also feel like it's just a money game in your old style MLMs, right? It's always about how much money do I have to spend to make sure that I get paid when you're first in there, right? And then it's always, well, if I do this, I'll get this bonus. If I do that, I'll get that bonus. Whereas with LiveGood, you basically have your real products, you have real value and real savings. So you have products that you can compare to other MLMs, but you can also compare to in-store products. You get the wholesale pricing, which is just a value in itself, where you're able to compete with local stores instead of having that $300 to $500 markup, and you get those savings. So you get a much higher quality than, say, you would at a Costco or a Walmart or something like that, for the same price as what you're paying at Costco or Walmart or something like that. You know, just a quick story. I drink protein shakes. I'm getting older. I want to make sure that I have enough protein in my body so I don't lose muscle mass. I also exercise on a regularly, and I want to make sure that I'm building muscle. A couple years ago, when I was in another MLM, I was paying $120 per month for my shake, right? And it was a good shake. Not going to knock it. It was a good shake. That's why I was in that MLM. But that's about $4 a day. And now with LiveGood, I am able to get the same quality shake, and I've done the research, so I know what ingredients are in it and how much protein and the type of protein. So I know I'm getting a good quality shake, and actually probably a little bit better quality, and I'm paying $30 a month. So that's the value that I'm talking about, that I'm going to stick here, because I'm getting a high value for a low price. And that's a good thing. And I hope that you find that it's a good thing as well, that you can help people with that type of value, because they will stick with you. So why does all of this matter? So a lot of people, they want to make an extra income, right? And they want to do something from home, and they've been burned. I've been burned in my MLMs in the past. I've been burned in my jobs. Getting burned is part of the process. However, what I've found is with LiveGood, it's kind of like a breath of fresh air for me anyway. And what I found is they're very honest. I haven't found them to be anything but honest in their dealings with me. It's built for people that, don't want to have to work until they get to that very tip top before they make big money. Even though they don't make as much big money as quickly, they are going to make consistent money, and that's what people want. And you're going to get more people making consistent money, which means they're motivated to keep going, and that means that you can make big money, and then they can make big money if they want to as well. So if you're looking for a legit business, LiveGood is well worth the time to check it out. It doesn't have a lot of that MLM drama. Everything is just simpler, easier, and more value for your money. That's just the way it is. And you can click on the link in my description. That will take you to a video where you can check this out, see if it's for you. If you have any questions, please DM me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Try to walk you through it as much as I can. And of course, help you out once you've started. We also have a group of very successful coaches that help people that are just starting out. And of course, as you grow and learn more, you're going to need different strategies and things as you grow and get bigger. And those coaches are there to help you do that as well. So I'm looking forward to being with you, to being working with you. If you found value in this, once again, please pay the price. Show this video to someone that you think will get value out of it as well. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm looking forward to talking to you soon. Have a great day.